Welcome to XBC.
Hey, Seb with the resub. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, man. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Zombie? How you doing, man? Nice.
there comes a time when he and death meet. Bless the next cutter that takes
Hey, morning.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages, working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time where he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
It's a raid!
Hey, what's going on, guys? El Donk popping in with the raid. Thank you, sir. Hey, what's up, Orange? How you doing? Jimbo. Don't get a good stream. I know he was attacking things. Yeah, thanks, man. It's coming along. Not sure yet with the back. Yeah, it's a CB, it's fine. Yeah, I mean it's not meant to barrel roll and do, you know, it's a big cargo mid combat thing, you know, like as long as it turns and does what it's got to do in orbit, it's fine. Not a fighter jet. Got some here. Then got the downward kind of spread up a little bit. Hey, thanks, Trusted. Thanks, Don. The banhammer. Donkey, tired? You going to bed? You gonna come tell me about your stream? What you doing? Don't do bad things.
You just want me to whisper into your ears.
What's up, man? How'd it go?
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh, what'd you do?
I listened to chat, so it's all chat's fault.
Nice.
Oh, we went to did a research facility on a black desert. Oh my goodness, it was rough. It was rough. Sunder jumped in. He's like, "Yeah, it took us about an hour. There was 3 of us." I'm like, "Oh, nice."
Hey.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So.
All right.
But yeah, this guy's looking really good, man.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. We'll see. The back, I'm not 100 on the back, but we'll mess with it. But I am kind of liking the legs. So like these are the landing gears, right? When these come down, these flaps are gonna come down as well. Like they're kind of like
they're pushing it.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. So I don't know, we'll see.
Well, you can only do so much, and yeah, that's okay, I think.
Yeah. And then I got this massive like hanger. Not massive, it's a small ass hanger, but it's a massive entrance to the hanger. But once you close it, it's a fairly big hanger. I mean, it's not big. Let's be honest. Now, if I'm probably gonna ditch this and just go with a regular ramp, or no ramp, and just have a much taller hanger. I don't know yet. I don't know if I need a big hanger. That's the thing. Like we build these huge hangars, and then you don't really need the height per se.
Yeah, it's not so much height as you need width, but you can do a double decker and have like HVs on the bottom and SVs on top.
Well, look at the top. I mean, there's plenty of room for SVs, right? I could put 4 clips right there.
Well, what about playstyles like, well, mine for instance, where I'll have 5. I have 2 or 3 CVs, you know?
Oh.
And so I park my CVs on the top and then my SVs down below.
Right, but your playstyle is ridiculous, so. I don't build for your playstyle. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you should, because I need a bigger CV. That's what I'm saying. My Zenith is too small.
Yeah, no. No, it's true. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's too small for an SV. But yeah, if I was to, I like it when other people do it, because it is really convenient to be able to especially HVs, which suck to go into the hangar, right? And this is just such a nice way. But I mean, that's a really small area. Let me do this. Let me do this, because I am gonna be building a K-bar for season 4. So let me bring in the K-bar heavy, this thing, right? This will give me an idea of how big this hangar is. Yeah, see, it's pretty, I mean, you could totally fit this, and when the thing closes, you could probably fit 2 of them, but... I don't know.
Well, I definitely wouldn't make it any smaller, but I would leave the ramps in there. I mean, might as well have a little bit of extra room in there.
Well, no, but if I take the ramps out, I can actually lower this whole situation all the way down to here and make like a 2 higher hangar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
This is kind of a waste of space, to be honest. Let's try it the other way and see. I feel like that's kind of a fucking waste of space. Because that space could be used for anything. Like, I could actually have a whole other floor of bullshit there if I wanted to.
Like a garden?
Oh, I didn't really think about a garden. No, not a garden. It's a combat ship. It's
Tactical garden.
not a botanical ship.
You know, I've been rolling around most of this Redux without a garden. Well, I had a garden, I just never picked it and let it die. But I got so much food, I don't even know what to do with it all, you know? And a bunch of even more spoiled food. So, you know, I don't know if you really need a garden as long as you're always on the offensive.
Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I don't think I've ever... Well, I mean, I have in the playthrough, but I mean, it's rare that you're strapped for food, right? Except for, like, kind of in the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning. Yeah, Stubert says a medical garden is normally needed, and that's true. But I just prefer to take naps, so I find that easier than growing plants.
You know, until you just said that, I didn't even realize what you meant by taking naps. I just thought I actually thought in your streams, like, you actually would stop talking for a second and they'd think you were sleeping. I thought that was a joke. So I didn't know the whole inside joke until just now.
Yeah, I said I haven't died yet. So it started in, was it Don't Die December, I think it was, or No Deaths December, or whatever.
Wait,
whenever
what?
it was. I think it's Don't Die December, or something like that. I don't know. We had something going on, and so I died, and someone said, I thought this was Don't Die December. I was like, no, that was a nap, and so that's how that all started.
Okay. Yeah, see, this makes more sense.
Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah. Those ramps, I was so happy when we got them, but I just don't ever use them because, well, I mean, unless you're creative like how you did with the ramps, they're not that nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of grocery shopping with the trade stations for my meds, so.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it works great. So I go raid a POI, I sell all the guns and just junk, and with that money then I can afford to buy more meds. So it's actually an evil circle where the trader always wins, but still.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's 100% better.
Yeah.
It now looks like a drop ship.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the... I'm excited about the ship, dude. Like, I love this top part. I love these thruster thingies, what I did with that. I'm digging like 80% of the ship. I think the front's okay now. And the thing is, there's so much room in here. Like, this is... Well, not so much room, but there's a decent amount of room in here. I mean, this is going to get a little hot, so this area here is going to be a little tight. But I think this is where I'm probably going to do Well, actually, I don't know. I think in here we're gonna do like fuel and generators and stuff. Like this will be kind of a tight corridor that'll have like fuel and stuff. This is the actual area to go to the modules, right? So that's this, and then this is gonna go up into the bridge. So this will be tight too, I think, because these thrusters are gonna give off a lot of heat. So I need at least the 2 blocks, I think, to prevent that. And then,
I think it's only 1 block, I thought.
I'll still do 2 probably. And then, because if these blow up, these are the first things that'll be targeted in the front of the ship. So I want to give a buffer to just blow up. And then here, but you look at all this, right? So from here forward, up and down, that's all like space I can use for shit. So I'll have like a living area somewhere. It'll be kind of like the bayonet, like, you know, where is it the bayonet? The thing I made with the big things.
Bayonet.
Yeah.
Bayonet.
So, you know, we had the upstairs and then the downstairs. Yeah, so it'll be like that.
I love that front end. That front end is it almost looks like a helmet, but man, it looks really cool.
Man, I didn't know what to do with it. It was driving me nuts last night. So like I wanted to do do this thing, right? And then I wanted to like come out with it. I realized that I'm using my mouse to talk and show you things, but it's probably delayed for you.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
But anyway, yeah, so like I wanted to give it like a center nose that kind of came out that was rounded, and I just couldn't achieve it, so that's what I went with. But I like it. I think it works.
I think if you do just the hardened glass or whatever it is, the glass with just do kind of a circle or go straight and then circles underneath, I think that would look super sharp.
Yeah, it kind of gives me this like weird druid look for some reason. Like it's a hood or something. Yeah.
Yes.
And then having all those modules is going to be sick, dude. 10 modules just lined up. That's going to look so cool.
So that's what you're going to go with 5 and 5. So hey, okay, so I got a bug to put into your ear. So what if you make blank copy of a 3 and of a 5, right? And so people can actually choose if they want to do singles, they can do singles. But if they say they just want one side to be pure storage, they can get your blank copy of the 5 and throw that on there, and then there you go, you're good to go. Have you thought about that?
I was thinking about the 5. Yeah, I think I talked about it in the last stream. Like I wanted to do like what do we say, a 3 and a 5. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility. But see, I think, you know, not necessarily me, but like, you know, maybe like Willa Gray or people that actually like deliver stuff, they might want to segment a cargo to where they can move shipments back and forth with the ones.
Well, then they would just get the 1s off the workshop and not get the 5. You know what I mean?
No, the option. Totally. No, I'm okay. With you there. Cool. Yeah. And then the back is I don't know if I have an obscene amount of thrust. I'm not gonna know until like I fly it, but I'm prepared to take these off because I am kind of over CPU. I just don't know
how many downs do you have. Only 4?
Only 4? It's not a big ship.
Oh,
this is a small ship. Dude.
Okay.
Right? I mean, it's not. It looks like it's big, but there's not a lot to it, right? It tapers in. It's got a very thin. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of real estate here.
Well, you know how big the Zenith is, and it has 6, and it moves like a tank. So, yeah, just be prepared. You might have enough, but that's going to be a little bit on the heavy side.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, then, I mean, I guess it's good. But, I mean, see, the other problem is CPU, right? I don't have any generators in here, and I'm already over. I'm already into quantum. So that's another thing.
Yeah, you can't build these big ships at, 2.1. You have to do the quantum thing unless you do what I did on the Zenith and then take off all the extra gubbins and fly it in at a 2.1. And then every time I get a quantum, I add more thrusts and more engines and all that other stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. I might take 2 of the XLs off. I might take these 2 off to start out, and then that might buy me enough CPU to keep it under to begin. And then when you start filling it up and stuff, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we start moving. But
Okay,
I mean, really,
sounds
it just needs generators. So I don't think there's anything else that's taxing CPU wise. It's already got the shield and the warp in there. I think, yeah, I think that's the only other big ticket item. So
Yeah, so if you put 2 advanced, you could take out 2 of your
wait, 2
thrusters.
advanced? You think it needs 2 of the big ones?
Probably. I don't know. You might be able to get away with 1.
I was gonna put the large ones. Okay, my head's like
Oh,
messed up.
oh.
Yeah.
No. You'll blow those
you're
large.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. Like if I do like, we'll just test this here because this will be engineering. I just don't know how.
Yeah, try 1 and see if 1 can hold it.
Well, let me look at the CPU. Yeah, so. I don't want to delete that yet. That cockpit on this thing.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
Oh, the
shit
clip.
to be done.
The clip.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, I was like, why is that doing that? Where's the invisible block?
Oh, I was just thinking the Star Wars, the Yoda part, where Luke is bringing his X-Fighter thing out of the swamp. That's all I could picture in my mind. Oh, looks like you'll be able to get away with 1. You only ran up to 30, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Because once you get the shield going and doing all way, you'll probably redline, but it'll be close. You might go a little over.
And then I can, well, I mean, I'll leave room for the second one, and people can just kind of add it.
Yeah, I can't wait. This is looking great.
There you go. So it's not too much bigger. I mean, it's a bit bigger, obviously, but pound for pound, it's not. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But if you can keep this at 2.1, I would just skip the Garand altogether and go to that. Because, man.
Yeah, but this is a expensive venture, right? Like all these thrusters and shit. Like you look at the Garand. The Garand's a starter. I mean, it's meant to, meant to progress you. I mean, that's how I'm gonna play it. I'm still gonna do the Garand, and then eventually you get out of it and you get into this thing. I want to see these landing gears in action here.
Yeah, that is slick.
Thanks, Jupiter. Yeah, dude, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, it looks like it's like part of the landing gear.
Yep. It was like the hydraulic side of it.
Yeah. I don't like how the front's on the ground, though. I might pull that up one. I could either pull that up one, or I could bring the landing gears down one. I'm thinking I can pull it up.
Yeah, maybe pull it up one. But then you'll have to put a landing gear up front, because then it'll look weird just
I want a
sticking
landing gear up front. Yeah, totally. No, totally.
Oh, okay.
Feels better. Oh man, I'm loving this, dude. Like, see, it's just what, yeah, I was saying it for like a week or two, right? It's like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, this Quran thing, like I wanted to, and I was like sitting there like thinking about it for like a week or two, and I just didn't know. But you have that one good session,
Yes. You can get your inspiration back, and that's what I'm waiting for. Once I get mine, we'll start building again. So I just got to figure out what I want to do.
Yeah.
And by the way, I had the weird Star Wars vibe whenever you're looking at the side, the Clone Wars, whenever they're coming in with those big tanks and the sides open up and all the battle droids go running out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, good. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, because I don't know, it just hit me, and I was like, oh, yes. The anti-donk ship built by the donk. Yes. Who was it? Script? I think it was Script. Came in and gave me permission to build on the Wastelander, so I'm like, oh no.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you make some bad decisions there, bud.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm all excited. So yeah, I'm gonna that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Except for the yellows. Ugh, yellow.
Yeah, I saw that he had said like there's still POIs and some other stuff that need to be done. So.
Oh, there's POIs that need to be done. Oh.
I think so. Yeah. I had read that in the channel.
Yeah, I really need to start reading more.
Space Engineers going?
About as good as EGS. I lost my
Nice.
capital vessel.
Wait, you had a capital vessel?
Yeah, today was the first day in space, and then I misplaced it somewhere. So yeah, that's always fun.
Oh wow.
At least a week worth of work, probably about 10 hours, and I'm like, well, it's gone.
Oh man.
So yeah, it's going well.
That game, dude. That game's maddening because when you lose a ship or when you crash a ship, it's like, fuck, dude. Like you're done. You know?
Yes. Well, thankfully it's not crashed. I went into God mode or admin mode or whatever. I found it's still there, and I'm like 200 clicks away from it, which takes hours in Space Engineers to go that far. You know, so I'm like, oh man. And then I cheated to find it, so I'm really debating if I should, go get it or not. It's one of those weird things. So I haven't decided yet. But yeah, Space Engineers can be brutal.
Fucking thing happened.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah. Well, see, I guess the beauty of Space Engineers though is that there's nothing else to do in the game. You build ships, you lose ships, you build more ships. You know what I mean? Like
you lose those ships that you just built.
It's like a big proof of concept factory. Like there's nothing else to do. It's not like you have to go find food or find weapons or you're literally just like task managing yourself to into efficiency. That's all you're doing. You're just like, I could mine this ore better. Or I could process this stuff better. And that's literally it. I mean, that's at the crux of the game, like that is it. That is what the whole game entails. There's no, I mean, I guess there's whatever, there's threat or whatever, and there's mods and stuff, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's like if you're not into adapting and recalibrating and that's the essence of space and sci-fi and the NASA and whatever, right? Like that's what they're all about. It's about pushing the envelope and going further and further into the unknown, right? And it's like that's the game. You gotta build your way to that. You gotta earn it.
So Juniper wants me to tell you how I died, how I lost my capital vessel, which you won't believe what happened.
Okay, try me. Let's hear it.
So we're in space and it's parked, and I'm like, oh, here's those hydrogen thrusters. I wonder if you get any damage if you get too close to them. And then I got too close to them and immediately died. I went,
Oh, wow.
This is like this is so me death right there. Just going, I wonder, and then dying, and then going, oh yeah, I remember a chat saying you should probably put a clone chamber on here, or survival chamber, or whatever they call it on that game, so you can respawn. And yeah, well, that didn't happen. So yeah, that's how I lost it. So it was entertaining.
Nice. Yeah, next start I'm gonna do in that game, I want to do a planet start too. The moon thing wasn't the best. Like I was watching your YouTube.
Oh yeah.
So is that a different playthrough or is that the same playthrough?
Oh yeah, I'm still on the same playthrough.
No, but I mean your YouTube content. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, your YouTube. But are you still streaming in that?
Yes, so I am streaming and cutting out clips for YouTube during the stream.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Well, I tried it once on accident. So I was sitting there. Making clips, and I didn't realize I was accidentally hit stream, and I was streaming while doing all the boring stuff and all this other stuff, and then I get a random DM and they go, "Hey, do you know you're streaming right now?"
Oh, I do
"Uh-oh."
remember that. Yeah.
And so yeah, there's like 10 people watching. So I was like, I guess we'll start streaming it. You guys just let me know if you want me to continue it. So that's just kind of how that started.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, I was thinking that I might try, so I use OBS for streaming, right? So I couldn't record and stream. Well, I could, but then my face would be on it. And then the browser, like, I want to get rid of, not get rid of, but the overlay and all that stuff I have for streaming purposes. For YouTube, I don't want any of that to show up. So what I'm thinking of is I'll also, when I'm streaming, like, build series, I can also record just the native game, like in NVIDIA or something. Like, I know NVIDIA has a video capture thing. And that way I could take that raw footage and, just do like either do like a regular build series or maybe like a ×2 speed thing. And so, for YouTube. And then that way I can make kind of digestible content for YouTube as well if people don't want to sit there and watch the whole stream, like,
Yeah,
that would be easier to edit, then it would just be like, like I could do that pretty easy instead of, because I just, when I stream, like, you come in, we're talking about the weirdest, dumbest shit, and it's like, it's cool for the stream, but I don't know if people are on YouTube like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Like, I just want to watch this guy build. Like.
So what I've been doing is, while I'm streaming and talking, I talk a little bit, and just a little bit.
Yeah.
And so what I'll do is I'll go, okay, it's time for a clip, and then I'm quiet for about 5 seconds, and then I'll go and start my clip, And what I literally am doing is creating a 5 or 6 second pause in the audio feed, so I can actually see it later whenever I'm actually editing all that stuff out, because I'll go, okay, here's a nice long pause. I'll go there and go, okay, that's not it. Then I'll go to the next one and so on and so forth. But it makes it where it's really quick to edit, because all I'm looking for is the pauses. And then the first word that comes out of my mouth is if it's me talking to stream or if it's that. So that's a thought also for you if you do it that way.
Bro, the only thing I got out of that whole thing is the fact that you talk so much that when you don't talk for only 5 seconds, it's very apparent when you edit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, there's a 5 second gap where I'm not talking? Oh, this is weird. Something must have gone wrong. Oh, okay, this is where I did this thing. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's terrible. I didn't even realize it from the other side. But yeah, you're right. I look for a 5 second gap and I'm like, okay, something's wrong. Did I stub my toe?
You're making me put blocks in place. That's hilarious, man. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong, guys, dude. It's freaking awesome. Like, I'm not saying you should ever change a thing. It's just hilarious. It's funny because, me and Donk been streaming for a bit now, right? Like, doing my content, and but your content is so unique and different, and it's cool. It's like, wow, this is awesome, and it's like, yeah. So it's cool. It's really good, man.
It's just different, and it's fun. I like doing your content too. So it's just different ways of doing the same thing, right? Different ways of skinning cats, or however they say it.
Yeah, but no, I mean, that's it. And just like, not everybody's able to do that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's.
Talk nonstop?
No. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, not everybody's able to diverge from the norm, I guess. If that, I don't know. I'm trying to give you a compliment. Yeah. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, fine. Yeah, not everybody's like. Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
Question: did you test your CV with 2 advanced generators?
I did, yeah.
Whenever we did the test earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah, you're gonna definitely need 2 then.
Why?
Because you peaked at 30 with 2, so if you cut one out, so then it's going to peak at 60 with no shield charge. So
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it really confused you the first time you actually watched one of my streams. Now I think about it, because I don't talk too much on your streams, you know.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that must have been interesting.
No, I felt bad. Like, wait, am I silencing him, or am I doing something to make him think he can't talk like this? Like, this is so weird. What's going on?
Yeah, no, it's not that. I never thought about it, but yeah, normally I mute myself when I'm on, with you, and I unmute myself to talk. So.
Well, I just find that weird. When you said that, I was like, all right, this guy is a little weird. Who mutes to talk to themselves? Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking to somebody, and then it's like it's him, and I'm like, talking to your wife? No, just talking to me.
Talking to myself.
I got things to say. I just had to have a little argument. That's all. We're good again.
It's fine. No, it's like I'll comment. Like I'll be like whenever we're going through like a POI, I'll be like, "Oh wow, that's really nifty. Oh, I should think about doing that." And oh, that's a really cool color. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm dead. Oops.
How did I do that in the Mando? See, I really like the Mando. Shaping up it. Most of it.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Alright, yeah, here we go.
Looks like a muffler.
Yeah. What the hell is that? What are we doing that? Oh, that was the first attempt at what we're doing now. See, never compromise. I was like, no, fuck that thing. Shit, I already forgot what I did. What did I... Shit.
You made a muffler.
Oh. Okay. I'm using...
And then the two wall things going out. Oh no, the bottom one needs to be rounded upwards.
Oh, right. Okay, so I did this. Yeah, that makes sense. I think.
Yep, that's it.
Huh?
I don't know if you're going to be able to do that.
Oh, no, that's not what I did.
Well, no, because it went straight into the wall.
Did it?
Yep.
Oh, so I can't. I wanted to involve the generators. Work, damn it.
No, I'll be right back.
Yep. Alright, I guess I can't do that. I thought I did that though. Okay, wait. Didn't I do that on another ship? I swear I did that on another ship. I do that for the Zeit now. Typhus is separated. Oh, I do that. Look at Amanda one more time. I swear I did something like that. Oh no, the generators aren't separated. But this should work though. So if I did that, and then did like that should work. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so what was that? Alright. So curve this. Okay, so what's this block? That same block. Okay, so I should be able to do this. Remember this. I don't remember it. I already forgot. Oh, you know what it is? I have one more thing to do things with. This is coming out one more. If I was to do it here. That's what's going on. I guess I could still do that. Alright, don't worry. Okay, my head hurts. Alright. Yeah. Hey, what's up, boss man? How you doing, man?
Oh, I see you figured it out.
Ah, I did.
Nice.
So streaming wise, how are you you found balance as far as like real life and everything?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean, I haven't got yelled at yet, so that's always a plus.
Oh, there you go. Well, I mean, I guess it's not... See, that's the thing, right? Like, I've been gaming online for 22 years, right? So, I was always spending that time on my computer. But now it's just kind of like, I can't be interrupted kind of thing. But I still am. So, yeah, I don't know.
I was about to say, yeah, during my night stream, my actual scheduled time, it's pretty good. During the daytime, I tell everybody if I get a work call or whatever, I got to take it, you know, and it works out pretty good.
Yeah, it's like engineering room, but like not that pretty. I just wish that I could make J. Randall engineering rooms.
Yeah, don't we all? I wish I could make J. Randall ships. Not just his engine room. I want to do the whole thing.
No, I'm definitely good with my style of like the ships, but like his engineering rooms are just yeah. Amazing. The interior as a whole is gotten really, really good.
Yes. Yeah, I got a couple engine rooms that I'm happy with, but it's not on J standard by any means. But a couple of them that I actually feel like engine rooms. So,
right.
Like my favorite one was on that Expanse build that I did. I think it was called the Gaspar 211, I want to say. That's probably my favorite engineering room that I've done, but I'm never going to use the ship. So that's sad.
Mm. Nah, like... do I have any of his shit? I just want to see what one looks like here. What do we have of his? The Treb, right? The Treb's kind of a combat-y one. I don't think he did a big engineering thing on this one.
Do you have that Star Slayer one that he just built?
Star Slayer?
The big ship that he just built.
Oh, the Supremacy?
Ah, I was close.
Okay, so this isn't really an engineering room. It is, but it's really cool. Like, it's actually really cool because you blow through it. But I think it was that big hangar one before he did the Helios. Remember the big thing that he did with like 24 cargo systems, or was it 12? I don't remember.
It was I think it was 24. I know which one you're talking about. I don't know what it's called.
Woof.
Man, that's a beauty.
Why would you build anything after this? Like, alright, I'm done. You guys got enough for the year. I'll catch you next year. 2023. Big hype. Like, I'm done, dude. After I build this thing, like, there's nothing left in me, dude. This is fucking insane. Look at this fucking bridge, dude. Oh, look at that fucking bridge, bro. Like, yeah, we're bringing this in, guys. We're closing out season 3 with this bad boy. Oh, dude, I forgot it had Helios module slots. Ridiculous. What's this? This is like some big SV bay?
Sure. It's whatever you want it to be.
Wow. Where's the engineering room? I forget. I think it's down front. Maybe. Why would it be up front? Oh, I think it's up here. The prison.
Yeah, I hid in that prison forever for you guys to find me. I was so bored.
Okay, we did a whole tour of this ship. Where the hell's the engineering room? I completely fucking forgot.
It's the Carapace C7 is what you're looking for. The J. Randall ship, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go. Oh, there's like a legend that tells you things. Then how? Does he not have an engineering room?
I'm sure he does. This is the Supremacy ICD by J. Randall.
I don't remember where. Okay. Or if there's even one. Does he not have an engineering room? I can't believe Jay
If
would
you-
have an engineering room.
Go to HUD, just select engines, and it should take you right there.
Right. I can't see the HUD.
That's
All
what I was thinking. I was like, I don't even see it.
It's above the battle bridge? Core room? Second core room? Jesus. Dude, I'm like super confused here. I don't think he has an engineering room. I think it's... Oh, wait. Didn't he have it, like, on the sides? Or am I thinking of another ship? No, like, I don't think he has an actual engineering room.
Well,
Yeah.
we need to tell him he needs to scrap the build and start again.
Wow, dude, I'm just shocked that he had all this room and didn't build an engineering... Because he loves building engineering rooms. Alright. Well, I guess for combat purposes, it probably made sense to... That's probably what he was thinking, to separate it.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
This isn't the one I was thinking of either, but... Oh, that's triggering, isn't it? Oh, the whole build's ruined. No, it's ruined. That ruined the whole thing. Yep, gotta delete it.
I'll let him know.
No, we saw a lot of versions of that Carapace in the base tour thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let me otherwise I'm gonna be lagging balls here.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to try to bring that in.
god. All right, let me save this before I delete it.
Good call.
See, my ship's small.
Yeah, that could fit inside the CV bay of that
Yeah.
this supremacy.
Yeah, ship's small. Let's play with glass. I don't know how big I want to make the Actually, I think I'll bring it out. See, I wish. Stop wishing.
Yeah, don't wish. Yeah, what I was thinking was on the bottom part of the glass, actually have it curve up underneath the ship a little bit.
Oh, so you can see. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so you can see down. Yeah, and that would give it a really nice, especially since it's pronounced a little bit now. It would give it a real nice. I don't want to say nose to it, a good face to it. There you go.
Right. Oh, that's the landing gear, though. I have to bring the landing gear out one. Yeah, maybe it's too, right? Oh, I was like, that's not tinted. It's like, that doesn't exist yet. You gotta put it in there, stupid. I love this double tinted glass, like, genius. Like, what's the point? I mean, it sucks because I want it to be tinted on the outside, but then you can't see through it. It's like, yeah.
Well, on my Dillo miner, I had to take out I had the Star Wars glass in there, whatever that's, the heavy glass too. I had to take it out because you can't take out the tint. And I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I love the circle look to it, but yeah, I can't have it.
Wow. Just those little attention to details, man, that you can't. You're gonna add stuff, like, you gotta go all the way with it, you know? Oh, you're not wrong.
They need a Q&A guy that's ex-Navy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't envy him at all, but it's like, you know, it's not like any other game. Any other game, it's kind of forgivable to do those things because it's like, you know, it's a problem, but hey, you know, we'll fix it, and you know, the next patch, and you know, it'll be fine. In this game, you're actually affecting people's like builds and stuff. Like you're affecting the workshop, you're affecting everything. You're forcing, you know, not necessarily making the builds that are on the workshop obsolete. That's not a big deal. If they update it, it'll be fixed. You know, that's a minor setback. The real thing is that, you know, the people that want to maintain their workshop and maintain their builds to use them in game, they actually go and modify those builds because of the changes you've made. You know what I mean? And it's like, because they don't know if you're ever going to go fix it. I mean, there's certainly been a million things that they've never gone and fixed. So, history, you know, deems that, you know, you should probably just go fix your build. And then you go fix your build, and then they change it again.
Or they change it back to how it was, and you're like, come on.
I don't think they understand how much that affects, you know, things. I think you're taking that into consideration with somebody. It's like, you know, if you're gonna introduce new things, like, yeah, and I get it that you have to test too. Don't get me wrong. I get that you have to test things sometimes, and that makes sense to me. But I don't know. I just think maybe some more care needs to be put into rollouts. Or you know what? Honestly, dialogue. Give us some dialogue. Hey, you know, we're gonna be, you know, putting this out. We're doing this, and this. We're probably gonna change things. Bear in mind, you know, don't get married to anything right away. And that's it. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know, let me test some shit out. Let me see what I want to do. And
Well, I know I've already told you my story. That was the most. I'm glad I've actually watched people play this game before I actually downloaded it. But I remember I was so excited. I got all my stuff together and I got my first HV in, and weights and volumes weren't a thing on that HV, and it didn't work. I powered it up, it blew a generator. I was so mad because I was like, man, this is the first thing I subscribed to, first thing I downloaded. It looks so cool and it doesn't work. Oh, I was so mad.
Yeah.
And I feel for anybody who plays this game that downloads it and doesn't actually watch someone else play it first. I feel for them.
Oh, because that's I mean, that's literally my entire argument about the game. Is the beginning of the game, right? The look of the game, not the look of the game. The first impression of the game. That's the detriment of the game. Is if I mean, this game attracts all different people, right? But there's only a certain amount of people in the population that will deal with the bullshit in order to, they see the vision of the game, and when they continue the game, it's like, oh, there's a lot to love in this game. More than any other game I've played, there's a lot to love with this game, but you gotta really get through all that bullshit. Luckily, I started playing the game in Alpha 1, so all this shit is just better and better for me, but the people that start at Alpha 20 and Release 1, and it's nothing makes sense. Like, the progression of the game doesn't make sense for a new person. It makes sense to us because we're used to it, but levels 1 through 10 don't make a lick of sense with anything. Nothing's explained to you. It's ridiculous, and it's and then the prefab. So that was the big, the whole project prefab is a way to put builds in people's hands that are gonna work out the gate, and that's such a crucial thing.
Yeah, Elion needs to be doing project prefab. So
well, but that's it. That's one hopeful thing, is that they take it and implement it. It's all theirs, dude. We're doing it for the game. So if they just see it and go, you know what, here we go, look, we got all these great builds that we can put into the game that we know are working for this patch, and that people are willing to update. But there's just not that dialogue, They have the most powerful community of design, and it's like, use them, damn it. Use us, man. Like, people are dying for that. People want to make content for the game.
yes, that's it. People want to do it, and it's literally, and not to demean anybody, but it's literally free labor that we offer them. And it's like, I mean, some of this stuff looks really, really nice, and they spent hundreds of hours on it. If you would have bought it off of some, website, it would have cost you quite a bit of money, but we're giving it to you for free. Please use it. So
I was working on getting on it. No, dude, I've been on it, bro. I've given up on that. I've been on that list for a long time. I don't know why, too. Like, I don't know.
I can tell you why.
Well, people that watch me, man. I mean, come on. Like, you guys know I love this game. And I think I've been extremely supportive and extremely, open book about things. And, why would I... come on, man. I'm talking to people that have played this game for thousands of hours. We're not affecting anything. If anything, we're it's just creating more dialogue about the game. You should want me to talk about the game. When people are passionate about things, it lets you know that the game's worth being passionate about.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, good or bad, I mean, there's something here that's making me feel this emotional about things, right? Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. And not just me. I mean, there's bigger Empyrion content creators than me, and like even they aren't really. Like, we're just kind of like, hey, there's these guys, and God, they could have they could have people streaming this game that have hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers, if they knew how to market, if they knew how to talk to people.
Well, see, the thing is, I've actually seen a couple big streamers pick up the game for 8 hours. They'll do their Saturday 8-hour stream, and by the end of it, they haven't even built anything. And you're like, well, you missed the whole good part of this whole game. And at the end, they're like, I don't understand.
Yeah, they treat it like a survival game, and it's. I mean, okay, so let's pretend we can't build. Let's pretend that you're playing the game, and the ships that you can get in the game are the ships on this list. There's still a lot to be interested in. Like, oh shit, that's a cool little picture of a ship. Like, this is all you got to go on, guys. You got this little picture here. Wow, this is, look at these ships. These look kind of cool. Like, what is that? Oh, what's that? Like, that looks cool. Doesn't really tell you anything. Like, this means nothing to me as a new player. These things just unlock level I get, probably. I'll figure that out. And all these numbers make no sense to me. I don't care about the block count. That means nothing to me. CPU, if it, like, whatever. I don't know what any of that means as a new player. I just like the look of the ship, and I'm like, well, what's this for? I don't know. It looks cool. Like, oh, it's a factory ship. The destroyer. What does that mean? I don't know what any of these things mean, but cool. Like, yeah, let's try to bring this in. Some people will know that they could do. I don't actually know. You can't even do that if you don't have the resources, so you can't even like look at it. Maybe they know to go in creative. I doubt it. So that's motivating to want to get a big ship, I guess. You see this, and you can highlight over it says capital ship, so you're like, oh, it's a big ship. I'm sure people understand what capital ships are and hover ships and stuff. So you're going through these builds. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at. And I think that's motivating. I think the world being really big and being able to go off planet into a universe. I think some of the storyline stuff is probably really cool for people. I think there's cool aspects of the game that would keep you going if there was no building. But it's the strongest part of the game is the building. And that's where I'm kind of like, man, like. Even modifying, even repairing, even if you're not a builder, the fact that you can craft things and fix your builds if they get shot to shit a little bit, like that's cool. Like, that's a really cool game mechanic. There's ownership there, it feels, and I think that's where you would probably go, oh, wait a minute. If I wanted to put a big tumor on the side of the ship, I could do that. Wait, I can build with blocks? Like, this is weird. If I could make this hangar bigger. And that's where people start to understand building, is when they're modifying the prefabs. And so it's there, but it's a secret.
Yes, and it's a very well guarded secret too.
For real, yeah, totally, Thunder. It just needs to, and honestly, props to Elion is they've given it more. Well, God, see, I don't even know if that's true. 'Cause I haven't played vanilla in so long. I'm thinking with Reforged mind, and that's thanks to Ravian and Vermilion and stuff. It's not. So I don't know. I mean, is vanilla, when they've expanded the universe, is vanilla better? What is there in vanilla to do that dictates having all of those planets? Like, I don't know. I'm not being facetious. I don't know. Like, I haven't. Maybe I should play vanilla or something. I don't know.
Nah, you're fine.
Really
I'm not playing vanilla. I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Galaxy of ripples.
Oh no.
Hey, Willa Great, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Well, all I know is I'm having a hard time building.
Yeah. Well, like,
Because
tell
the
me.
space
Like,
engineers.
oh.
Oh no, yeah, no, all the buttons are wrong.
Oh, my God.
I can't do this two different game thing.
No, it's yeah. No, I had a hard time with SE because of that. Yeah, for sure, Sunder.
Yeah, so whenever I get done with the build, I'll call my wife in. I'll go, all right, for the next 5 minutes, you got to act like you care, and then I'll show her the ship. She's just like, you need friends. I'm like, I know. So that's why I stream now, so I can show people who care.
Not even bother, dude. My wife hasn't seen a ship I've built. I think I got, well, the only time she's ever seen my ships is when they were on Spicy's, whatever, workshop thingy.
Nice, yep.
Those. Like, that's my, I built that. Like, I freaking built that. It's on YouTube.
So you built that and you can't even do the dishes? Come on.
I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, the first video that I did, the brimstone, that little 30-second video that I did, I went to go show her, and afterwards she goes, never show me anything ever again. I go, okay, hun. thanks honey.
Well, though, it's like we got some Lego stuff for Little XCal, right? And you know, I there was like a bunch of just Legos, and you know, I was building like a pony for her out of Legos, right? And my wife was like questioning my Lego ability, and she can build Legos. I'm like, wait, I literally do that every day in my streams. Like, what are you talking about? Do you not know what I do? Like, she's like, no, not really.
Not really.
And I built a very superior pony to the one she built.
Nice. You're like, take that.
See, at the end of the day, like, that's it. That's all the viewpoint you got anyway.
Oh no, but it just looks good on the outside.
Yeah, so I could probably do like a viewing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You could do like a where your passengers sit and sit on the bottom part, so they actually have a nice view.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do like a downstairs that'll have like cool stuff. Bro, there's so much work to do on this thing, my god. But at least there's something, at least have a project again. Doing those small vessels is cool, but it's like, that auger was driving me nuts. We got it done though, like I'm happy with it. I think did I change anything on it? I forget. What? Oh, you know what, I need a name for this thing. We never made a name for this thing.
What, the Mogger? The auger mutt thing?
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe I showed that already, but I sealed that for now until we get the heavy glass.
Oh, nice. No, I hadn't seen it.
I closed that up because it was kind of weird having those exposed when the shutter was off. Oh, this is the one that has, this is literally a survival save. Yeah, I think that's it. This is the one that's in the server. So yeah, I don't think I'll release the G4. I don't really see the difference. Like, the only thing that's different is the bigger one's more annoying. I mean, there's more storage. That's a big deal. I don't know. I guess, I don't know. don't know if people want 20. I mean, the 20,000 storage is nice, but you know, I mean, it's a Reforge only build, and it's just laggy, man. Like the 20 drills is just freaking laggy. This is so much better.
Yeah, that's it. It's about the lag, and if you're lag out people's computers, they won't be happy about that.
Yeah. So the other thing I was thinking of was taking Stan's advice and putting the center one in here and getting rid of these. I want to test that, because if I can, and then now it even meets block count. The 6 drills is the max block count, right? So I was thinking that might be another option.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
So I don't know. I'll have to test that. This ship's roll. So this is it's an upgrade to the Grand. So kind of the same roll. It's just it has a. Oh God, why is work calling me? Huh? Apparently, I have call testing tonight.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, so the roll is to it's a step up from the Grand, but I mean it should have some decent combat capabilities. And then there's plenty of real estate, right? So I mean you can put some heavier weapons on this. But the idea is hopefully this will kind of transition to the new update to where you don't need as many turrets, and this could actually be like a viable combat option modular wise. Though obviously, I mean, it's got 10 modular slots, so I mean it still is kind of that solo nomadic CV that you can kind of carry everything around. There's plenty of room on top for a small CV or some SVs. There's a hangar for some HVs. So, you know, some of the things that I was missing a little bit in the Grand, this is going to be able to be a step up and kind of fulfill some of those purposes. Yeah, that's the idea. So everything up until I started playing Reforged was, you know, it's all the spec, right? So yeah, I mean, I you know, now I'm just really building with Reforged in mind, and I'm not really uploading anything to the workshop. So yeah, just anything on the workshop more or less is good. There's a couple that aren't. But yeah, I don't know. Lately, it's just, I don't know. I'm just building for me and what I want to play with in the game, and you know, people like it, they don't like it, but the workshop isn't my motivation at all. It hasn't been for a couple of years now. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna leave it there. I gotta actually go to work, which kind of sucks, but
Yeah, it does. It's like bedtime.
at least I have a job right now for the next month, so let's earn that overtime, right? You guys have a great night, and I will catch you tomorrow for Random Game Friday. I don't know what we're gonna play yet, but it'll be something new. Oh, hey, thanks for that spam in YouTube right before the end. Appreciate it. We see you. See if anybody's playing Empyrion tonight. There's 34 viewers somewhere doing something. Ah, look at script, dude. Hell yeah. Easy win. We're just passing it along, man. Passing it along.